In 2019, I signed up for my first design bootcamp from Rookie Up, and it was overall a good experience. But today in 2023, I do not recommend any designers to follow the bootcamp path. First, when I took the bootcamp, I realized that I didn't know how to design and get better on my own in UX design without anybody else's help. I didn't know how to create my own curriculum. I didn't know how to practice in my own way. I didn't know when to seek feedback. This made me basically reliant on other classes, or let's say bootcamps in the near future, because I wanted UX design as a career and I did not like the idea of being dependent on one particular school and another. Next, holy Jesus, the price of these bootcamps are insane in 2023. What used to be a $4,000, $5,000, let's say, a bootcamp is now $10,000, $12,000, $15,000, where they promise you this basically a simple UX design course with enough mentorship so you get feedback. But you know a secret? You can actually create the curriculum on your own and you can outsource the mentorship on your own. Now, if you go to this video where I actually show you which design courses you should take as a beginner UX designer, and then you can go to a mentorship site like Mentor Cruise and pick a mentor that works in Facebook, Google, or let's say Instagram, and then have them mentor you once a week where you pay them and you ask them questions. Because you outsourced and created the curriculum on your own, you would probably pay at the very worst only the third price of what you would pay to an actual bootcamp. Next, many of you might not be in the level where you would actually get the most benefit from a bootcamp. When I took to the Rookie Up bootcamp in 2019, I probably did not benefit as much because I was such a beginner in UX design. The mentorship I received was very simple and I could actually figure out my mistakes from books or other videos of designers. The one-on-one feedback becomes very good when you are working on something and you don't know what your mistakes are, and those mistakes are harder to find or learn from other resources. So the higher level up you go, when you are around intermediate level or high beginner level, that's when a mentorship can really help you. But otherwise, you might just be paying $8,000, $10,000 where you could have improved at the similar level on your own. So consider the money and time investment and make sure you are already in a good to high level beginner designer before you take the plunge. Last danger of design bootcamps for me was, or at least you should check, is if there is a career placement or job placement program. When I took the Rookie Up's, let's say, bootcamp, I really thought just improving my portfolio and design skills will let me get my first design job. That was not true, because while Rookie Up really helped me improve my design skills, it is a complete different skill set that lets you take your first full-time job, and this is especially important for those of you who are 20 to 25 where you are getting your first design job. You don't know how to apply to the right jobs. You don't know when to apply to those right jobs. You don't know how to, let's say, follow up. And I didn't either, and it took me time and an entirely different course like Pathwise where I had to pay 9% of my salary to actually learn these skills. So having the right expectation is key, and also making sure that the bootcamp at least have a career placement option where you could learn job hunting skills as well would be very beneficial for you. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video, and now that you understand some of the reasons why you should not go to a UX design bootcamp and still curious about what kind of courses you should take so that you can become a UX designer this year, watch this video next.